Hey guys, thanks for joining again. Welcome to part 2 where I am unpacking my playbook of getting into data analytics from QA. We are about to get into the second half and there are some awesome plays there as well. But before we look at these plays, let's do a quick review of the first half. Play number 1. I took online courses. Play number 2. I turned knowledge into action. Play number 3. I applied the fresh skills in my current job. Play number 4. I made my new experiences shine on my resume. If you want to see more details on these plays, check out the replay of the first half in the link in the description below. So with no further ado, let the second half begin. Let's go! Play number 5. I had someone review my resume. You can have all the impressive credentials and all the impressive experience in the world for the job. But simple mistakes can get your resume trashed. I'm talking those spelling errors, those grammatical errors where you have the word have instead of has, and also those resumes and applications that are sent to a company but the address is addressed to a different company. I made these mistakes and therefore I had to ensure that I had a family or friend to check my resume for grammatical and spelling errors, to see if what I have on my resume matched the position I was applying for, and if my resume was succinct and to the point and it was not rambling. Play number 6. I carefully targeted jobs in data analytics. How did I do this? I searched for and applied for jobs that matched the skills and experiences I had recently acquired in data analytics. And I also searched for and applied for jobs that were a cross between my skills in QA and my new skills that I gained in data analytics. This was deliberate as I wanted to make sure that I had an advantage in the interview by showcasing my strong skills in QA while demonstrating knowledge in the new data analytics skills that I just acquired. So it's important that I had to be strategic in that scenario. Play number 7. I practiced interviewing for jobs. Just as players must practice their strategy of catching those long throws and standing up to those tough and brutal tackles, I had to practice handling those difficult questions that interviewers would throw at me. Everybody, do you remember this interview question? What is your weakness? Simply put, but that question can cost you the job if you do not answer it carefully. Therefore, it is very important that you do research and that you practice with someone so that they can help you to refine your answers so that you can answer this question carefully. Play number 8. Probably the biggest one of all, the biggest play. I had to learn from failure. I will tell you why this is the biggest play. This is what helps. Failures are embarrassing. Failures are painful. Failures are depressing. But failures are stepping stones that one can learn to correct what went wrong. Similarly to NFL teams learning from their losses, I had to learn from unsuccessful job interviews by evaluating my knowledge, my experience gaps, my interviewing skills, and whether or not I was applying to jobs that matched my qualifications. I had to go back and learn things that I struggled with in the interview. In terms of interviewing skills, I identified the questions that I struggled with the most, and where possible, I spoke to someone who would help me to refine my answers. Additionally, in terms of the right job, since data analytics was new to me, I applied for jobs with less experience requirements. Yes, it might not look like that I'm being confident, but the aim was to get my foot in the door. I ran these plays for a while, plays 1 straight through 8, and I ran them over and over and over again. And a few moments later, and a few interviews after, probably many interviews after, probably many struggles after, I finally made a touchdown. I finally got a job in the data analytics department of my workspace. I was so excited. I still do QA, but I am working on great projects in data analytics and I'm gaining experience daily, more and more. I am so excited to be in this field, and the sky is the limit from here. My dream has now started to come true. Unfortunately, folks, the final whistle has blown. The game is now over. But let's recap the plays. I took courses in data analytics and business intelligence. Play number 2, I practiced what I learned. Play number 3, I applied my knowledge to my current job. 4, I put these experiences on my resume. 5, I had someone review my resume. 6, I applied strategically for data analytics jobs. 7, I practiced my interviewing skills. And 8, I learned from my mistakes. I really hope that these tips can also help you. I believe these tips can surely help you. And feel free to try them if you are interested in data analytics. But also if you're interested in another field, feel free to try those tips as well. Don't forget though to like, comment and subscribe so that you can get future videos on these and other topics from me. And especially in the comments, if you have tried plays like these, share in the comments and tell me if they have worked for you or not. You could also tell me, or tell the others too, what other adjustments you'd make to some of these plays so that success is more inevitable. Well folks, that's all for now. See you on another video in the series of Journey to Tech with Craig.